I just uploaded my vlog for the day, and you guys are sitting on a on-brand, Walmart brand Bluetooth speaker and you're leaning against a bottle of Louisiana Supreme hot sauce. How does it feel? How do you feel? I have to clean out my memory because it's getting full. And here's the thing. I've been trying to do this thing recently where I'm like clipping like my favorite parts of my videos and like making like little compilations that kind of make me giggle a little bit. And for a moment there, I was doing it daily or like every other day and trying to not accumulate more than like 3 videos at a time because I have to watch the entire fucking video back, you know, to get those moments, to make sure that I don't miss anything. I'm about a month behind. I can only stomach to sit there and stare at myself for maybe like an hour and a half to 2 hours after, because I post videos daily. I have to look at myself in a camera right here, watch my video back, upload it, watch it back, and then I have to sit down and clip my videos again so I can get them the hell out of my storage. And it's been real tough for me because when I tell you something, the more that I look at myself, the more I want to punch myself in the face. I just I'm struggling with it. I think it was shit. I don't know if it was last week or the week before that. I really didn't feel all that well, and I kind of decided that day that I was going to take a break and not film, and I told myself that I would take a couple hours that day, maybe break it up throughout the day, and do that, go through all of my clips and like find things that I want to save before I delete like the original copies, because I have like multiple copies of all of my videos stored across multiple devices, but like the original copy before I delete the original copy. And I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I could not bring myself to do it. I can't even tell you what the hell I did that day. Guys, did I tell you that my dentist office, I just got my tooth pulled. It is November 16th. Why is my Fitbit not picking up my heart rate? I need you to pick up my heart rate. I got my tooth pulled. I got 3 teeth pulled on Halloween. So 2 weeks and 2 days ago. And I was not prepared for how bad it was going to be for me to heal from getting a wisdom tooth pulled, because one of them was a wisdom tooth. And I made an appointment because they want to get all of my teeth. My back teeth are terrible because my wisdom teeth did this thing where they never fully growed in. Like they never grew in. They never fully grew in. They never fully like grew in. They did this thing until I was like 30 years old where they were popping up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. And they were slowly chipping away as they would do it. Like I literally was fucking teething until the age of 30. Like it was bad. And it would hurt so bad I couldn't fully open my jaw. Like I literally would be like I would have to like strategically place my food in my mouth because I couldn't open my mouth all the way. And they're like stuck. Like what's left is like stuck in my jaw. And my dentist wants to get those out and get like another tooth out, and then we're gonna fit me for a partial, which is like not, it is dentures, but it's like half dentures. It's like it's like fake teeth where you need teeth so that I can have a full bite, because I don't have a full bite on either side. I love it because, guys, I will never feel bad for having bad teeth. Because the thing is, I grew up with parents that didn't take me to the dentist. So a lot of the damage that was done to my teeth was done at a time in my life when I was not in control of whether or not I got proper health care. So I will never be like, oh, I'm embarrassed. No, I don't care. That is like the true blue, like reality of growing up in poverty. But anyways, I was not prepared for like how shitty it was going to be for me to recover from getting a wisdom tooth pulled. They called me on Friday, which I do believe was the 15th. So it was like 2 weeks and a day after I had gotten my tooth pulled, or my teeth pulled. And they were like, hey, we have an opening at 7 a.m. on Monday. Would you like to come in? My appointment to get the other teeth pulled is December 16th. And I was like, girl, I would love to. I would love to get in a month early, but like, here's the thing. I just, within the past few days, have started feeling okay after recovering from my fucking wisdom tooth being pulled out. The other two teeth that I got pulled out, I like didn't even notice it at all. Like in terms of like being sore or anything like that. Because I was so absolutely knocked on my ass by how painful it was to just get one tooth pulled. I can't believe people go and get them all fucking removed at one time. And I was like, and I have to get another wisdom tooth pulled when I go in. And I want to have a moment where I feel okay before I head straight back into feeling like shit. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And she's like, oh, I totally get it. But like, I felt bad because they're like, oh, you can come in on Monday. We can go ahead and do it. And I was like, listen, bitch, I need a couple weeks. I need to fucking recover from what the hell I just went through. The opportunity presented itself. And I said, hell no. Hell no. Anyways, Epps is at the gym. I think he's going to be home soon. I don't know what we're getting into tonight. Both of the boys are home this weekend. Sometimes they go with their dad. Sometimes D goes with his grandma. But I do believe there's no plans this weekend. And I also keep thinking that it's Sunday. Because yesterday felt like Friday because it was such a long fucking day. We watched the Jake Paul-Mike Tyson fight. Guys, I can only take so much. I'm so fucking tired of looking at my TV and thinking, what in the literal hell is happening? Anyways, I don't know what we're going to get into. Sincerely, Epps and I have been talking a lot about the fact that we kind of need to rearrange the living room a little bit so that we can get the Christmas tree up because the boys have already been asking about it. And I feel like Thanksgiving is sneaking up on us. I usually put it up right after Thanksgiving. I think I put it up early last year, but we need to think about it. They are leaving and going out of town during Thanksgiving break. So I might do like the rearranging and everything like that while they're out of town, the boys. Or that might just me being a lazy bitch and trying to procrastinate and making myself feel better about it. You know what I mean? Making excuses. Oh, we can wait. We have a valid reason. We have time. I don't know. I should probably get some selfies for Instagram too. But I just thought I'd sit down and talk for a minute. I kind of have this idea of something I want to do with Epps, and I think that he would really like it, but we'll have to see. I knocked my thingy down yesterday, my light. And I kind of am realizing that I think it's like way higher up than it usually is. And I'm trying to gauge whether or not it looks better. But also at the same time, I'm like terrified it's going to fall over again because it's a little weebly wobbly. I don't know. It's killing my eyes. I think I just have a headache today. Or how's that different than any other day? I've decided to dye my hair. It's getting later in the afternoon. I filmed nothing else yesterday, and that is because, don't look inside of my head. Look at this inside of my head. Hold on a second. Never mind. I can't find my gloves. I literally brought my gloves over here so I could dye my hair, and they are MIA. I walked 3 feet with them. Oh my God. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm not going to think about the fact that they were on the floor like 4 feet away from where I'm sitting, even though I picked them up and I brought them over here. I think they fell off of my shelf because I knocked down some of my makeup and some other shit went down with it. I'm just going to tell myself that's what happened and not that it grew legs and walked over there. Anyways, drum roll, please. I did not film more last night. Drum roll, please. What happened? Why did that happen? I was going to say we fell asleep early last night. Epps fell asleep really early last night. And by really early, I mean it was like really early for him. He fell asleep at like 11:30, which is really good. Really good for him because he needs to sleep on his days off because he works until 1:30 in the morning, like 3 days out of the week. And then midnight, all the other days of the week that he works. So I think it's good for him. So what did I do? What did I do while he was sleeping? I stayed up until like 5 a.m. playing Sims and having hot flashes. I actually really like this purple. I actually really like this purple. Oh my god, do I want to dye it? If it was all like a solid color, I would like it. I'm trying to clean out the memory on my iCloud memory and my camera roll memory, and I was watching a video of like right after I dyed my hair again, which apparently wasn't that long ago. And my hair looked black from how dark the purple was. I like this color purple. I just wish it was consistent all over. And I'm not ready to do my roots. It's just not on the list of shit I care to deal with right now. I like how light this is. I just don't know. I don't know. This is Arctic Fox Purple AF. Also, I was having hot flashes all night, so I was sitting around kind of sweaty, and you're supposed to use this on freshly shampooed hair. I did wash my hair yesterday, but like I said, I was sitting around a sweaty fucking greasy mess all night. I literally, like, listen, guys, you can tell me this, because a lot of people that follow me are around my age. Or they're a little older than me, so maybe, like, you can remember being 35, but, like, according to my GP, whom I will probably never go back to, and I honestly probably need to find a new one, because that's something everybody should have if you can. My GP was like, oh, periods get bad for all women in their 30s. Like, when you hit your 30s, they get awful. But I feel like every single person that I have spoken to, like, face to face, and I've asked them, like, when you were 35, I started getting hot flashes, I want to say, at, like, 33. Did you have, like, horrible hot flashes? And they were like, and they're all like, no, it's nothing like that for me. And then I think about the fact that, like, there are women my age having their first baby. And I'm like, is it normal for things to be this bad? Or are you just talking out of your ass with your medical degree? There's so much dye on the back of this bottle, I cannot see the time. I want to say it's 30 or 40 minutes. There's so much shit on the back of this bottle, I think, and also my eyes are just killing me. I got a little postcard in the mail from my eye doctor, not my eye specialist, my eye doctor, saying, hey, it's time for your eye appointment. I don't want to do the airproof thing. I would rather get another C-section than go through the fucking airproof thing again. I'm not a big brave dog. I literally was like, I'm having such a hard time moving today. I'm out of 5-hour energy, so I'm sitting here drinking one of these. This is giving me like flashbacks of Friday, watching that Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight, because they were sponsored by them. The Celsius was in the middle of the fucking ring. But anyways, I was standing in the bathroom, like, staring in the mirror, like, I should wash my face and do a face mask. I should wash my face and use a dermablade. I should wash my face and stare at myself in the camera and see if I actually want to shave my eyebrows off, because, guys, I'm tempted to shave my eyebrows off. But then I realize, like, if I dye my hair and then I get into the shower and I have a bunch of face products on, like my retinol and shit, and I get in the shower, my skin will feel disgusting and I'll wash it all off and it'll be a waste. So I didn't. So I'm just waiting, but I kind of wish that I would have, because I kind of wish I could do a face mask while I'm waiting. I'm tempted to shave my eyebrows off. I need somebody to stop me. I need somebody to sell these to me, because I'm not fucking sold. I'm not sold on them. I like my little founding father thing. I feel like once every 3 to 6 months, I get hit with the compulsion to shave my eyebrows off. And bitch, she's hitting hard. She's hitting hard. Usually what triggers it is, like, I'll be on Instagram and I'll scroll past somebody that, like, doesn't have eyebrows. And I'm like, I need that. I want that. And then I have to sit here and struggle with it. It doesn't even matter It doesn't even matter because I don't barely have any. And then the ones that I do have, all 4 of them end up growing back in like a week. You guys want to see something that I saw today on Facebook, but I'm going to show it to you anyway, even if you don't want to see it. So every time that I sit here, and don't mind how I look because this is just my default setting. Every time that I'm sitting here doing my makeup, well, I was supposed to say every time, and then I was about to say a lot of times. I always say that this NYX Buttermelt bronzer smells like the Cupcake Dolls from either the late 80s or the early to mid 90s. I always remember that I had one at my dad's house, and like I randomly fucking scrolled past this post on Facebook. Those little dolls are what it smells like. Those little dolls are what they smell like. And apparently they were released in 1990 and 1991, which means that was definitely a hand-me-down from my older sister. I didn't get to have a Bratz doll. Actually, I did have a Bratz doll. It was blonde. And it had a pair of bell-bottoms on, and I do believe a blue sparkly shirt. And I think it had blue eyeshadow on. And I don't know, like, the names of the individual Bratz. Like, I know, like, Chloe, and that's been Jasmine, or Yasmin. I'm not sure. But my grandpa bought it for me when I was like 12 or 13 because he didn't know how old I was. And that's the only Bratz doll I ever had. But I didn't get to live in the era of cool shit. The Polly Pockets with the chewable clothes that aren't chewable, the edible clothes that aren't edible. Have you ever seen the memes that are like treating myself to Polly Pocket clothes as a kid? I don't know how old I was when those came out, but I do know the last like cool doll that came out at a time in my life when I was still playing with dolls was Betty Spaghetti, and that's it. And then in 2001, I don't know if I ever told you, actually I have told you guys that my first ever concert the first time I ever went to a concert was in 2001. And it was Destiny's Child and Christina Aguilera in Pittsburgh. My dad, his girlfriend at the time, and my older brother all went with me. Because, you know, I was turning fucking 12 years old. So I'm there with my parents, or my dad and his girlfriend. And my older brother, who absolutely fucking begged me to please take my dad's girlfriend at the time up on her offer for these concert tickets for my birthday, because I didn't really care. Like, I didn't really care about going to a concert for my 12th birthday. It just like wasn't on the list of shit I cared about. But my brother was like, please, please, please. And as it turned out, my dad like did not want to be with this girl anymore, but he stayed with her long enough to go to the concert and then dumped her afterwards. So anyways, the whole point of that, the last time I ever got a Barbie doll was, I got a Christina Aguilera Barbie doll at that concert for my 12th birthday, and she was wearing the Genie in a Bottle outfit it was the white top with the frilly blue things on it and an orange pair of pants. And I remember it was expensive as shit. And I was like, oh my God. My brother fucking begged me to go to that concert. Please, 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 please tell her yes to the tickets. And I'll never forget, we got pit seats, which as an adult, I realized what a big deal that is. I'll never forget my dad standing there with me and that girl standing there with me and looking over. My brother was sitting in the grass with his arms crossed, looking like he didn't want to be there. And I'm like, bitch, I'm here because of you. It was fun though. I barely remember it, but I do kind of remember that it was fun. I do remember they gave us a free newspaper because I guess Pittsburgh is like Christina Aguilera's hometown or something. And they like had an article about her being there. It was goofy. Anyway, there's a little bit about my lore. I have 10 minutes until I have to rinse my hair. Ugh. Doing nothing is so hard. About 2.5 years ago, because my channel's almost 3 years old, somebody left me a comment and told me that I look like something out of the Mandela catalog. And Every day I look in my camera. Don't look at how much of my hair is coming out. Every day I look in my camera and I think, God damn, I see it. Listen, I just took a shower that was so hot, I thought I was going to fall over and hit my head. And it was entirely and completely and totally by accident because I was freezing and someone must have flushed a toilet or turned on water or something downstairs, like as I was trying to adjust. And it was cold, so I turned the hot all the way up. And it took me a minute to turn it back down after I got my water pressure back. There's like a giant fucking knot on the back of my head. I haven't brushed my hair in a few days. Anyways, I thought I was gonna, I legit thought I was gonna topple over. My skin is gonna be dry as hell and my hair is feeling crispy for it. I usually don't take hot showers. I usually take kind of cold showers. So it really wasn't that much of a treat for my skin cells. I'm trying to move past the fact that I don't want to wash my face again and do a face mask. Because I haven't done one in a really long time. Don't look inside of my head. Actually, I like how I could always just turn the fucking camera off and opt to not. It's fine, guys. It's fine. What is happening on the side or the back of my head is none of my business. I'm trying to push past the fact that, like, I don't feel like washing my face again. And I'm going to do this. I like how my skin is like, it's starving for moisture because I just took the world's hottest fucking shower. And I'm like, you know, it sounds really good. Putting this probably has mint in it mask on my already pissed off skin. But I haven't done one in a really long time. And honestly, the last time that I did one, Epps complimented me. He said, oh, your skin's like glowing. I'm literally just using this. I think I got it at the Dollar Tree. It's literally the only one that I could find. I have looked everywhere for these bitches. Like the Freeman mask, like the mint mask and shit. I remember when I was a teenager, I would get these all the fucking time. And in my 20s and shit. I would get these all the time. They had them at Walmart for like $1, and now I can't find them anywhere. And this is the first one that I had seen in a really long time. And it was at the Dollar Tree. And I grabbed it, and it's great. Anti-stress mask. It's kind of like when I got anti-stress gummies with like lavender extract and green tea and all this shit in it. And I'm like, what if I just ate the whole container? Oh, you're supposed to help with stress? What if I just ate the whole fucking container? Because I'm pretty sure that's the only way that these bitches are going to do anything. How long do I leave this on? I usually just leave them on until I can't take it anymore, mostly because I'm too lazy to care about the timer. I was rushing through my hair dye, so I actually did time it. I think it worked because my hair looks black again. So it must have worked. It must be dark purple again. I usually leave these on until they're so crusty and they're starting to flake off. It says 10 to 15 minutes. We're just going to rush through it. It'll be fine. Oh, it burns a little bit. It's fine. I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Because I think Epps is downstairs cleaning. I think he just started cleaning something and I need to go see what it is and see if he needs any help. And also it's Sunday. So we got to do our Sunday routine. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.